What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 10 in the SPIDERHEAD series. So today's a pretty important day. I want to go out and harvest up a bunch of clay and a bunch of iron. I want to upgrade that wall over there. I want to upgrade this floor. I have that storage chest over there and a couple right there that need to be upgraded to steel. I'm pretty low on resources. I have a decent amount of wood, but I definitely need like clay and iron and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's head out to the iron mine. Alright guys, I'm here at the iron mine. I think what I'm going to do is try to harvest up at least a few stacks. Maybe more if I can. Alright guys, there it is. We have 4 stacks of iron. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go and harvest up some clay now. Maybe I could just grab some clay right over here. Let's start digging up this mountain. Alright guys, so the issue here is that I'm getting a bunch of crushed sand with the clay, and I really only need clay, so what's happening is it's basically getting split. The amount that I need is getting split between crushed sand and clay soil. I really only need clay, so I think what I'm going to do is head out to the forest biome, and I'm going to chop down a bunch of trees out there, and we're just going to start harvesting some clay out there. So I'll meet you out there. Alright guys, so I stopped by Trader Bob's and I was able to fill up the mini bike with gas. I saw this Hogzilla Ranch right here, and I just cannot drive by this without running this quest. I want to take out Grace and I want to grab the loot that's inside. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Ollie ollie oxen free. Let's grab this book pile. Alright. Tools Digest, couple of those. Nothing crazy. Home Cooking Weekly. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's search this water cooler. Got a murky water. Alright, let's keep going. I like to search these. Sometimes they have acid in them. Alright, what do we got in this little room? Come on down. Nice. I'll take that loot bag for sure. Medical journal. Alright, so I am pretty hungry. Let's eat this bacon and eggs. Drink this yucca juice. Alright, I also have some magazines here. We got wiring and armored up. Nope, sorry, tactical warfare. Alright, and electrical traps. Didn't allow us to level up at all. That kind of sucks. Let's keep going. Booyah! Alright, let's search this shelf. Got some nails. We'll search this shelf. I really need a repair kit. Couple more Tools Digests. Search this, look at that. Oh my lord, you have to be kidding me. Not only did I get a repair kit, but I should be able to craft the motorcycle now. Let's see. Ah, nope. I need one more Vehicle Adventurer magazine. One more, guys, and I can craft the motorcycle. Look at that. 2 acids? Nice. That is friggin' awesome. Alright, let's open the door. Fuck you. I need to come out here, repair the mini bike. Alright, that's a lot better. Let's fill it up with stuff if we can. Yeah, we don't have a lot of room in this inventory here. That kind of sucks. Let's head out this way. Let's go, piggy piggy. Oh man, I almost feel bad doing that. Let's get the axe and harvest him up. Alright, we got 20 meat from that. Let's go in here. We've almost made it to Grace. We got another piglet. Let's use the hammer. Whoa, I didn't even see them. What the hell? Nice. Alright, let's harvest up this pig. Thank you very much. I guess we can check up here really quick. See if there's anything up here. Ah, I'm out of stamina. I got something for you, buddy. Alright, we're almost to Grace. Let's open this door. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. We might have to run up there. Whoa! Alright, let's load this. I think I know how to take her out. We're gonna load this gun right here. We're gonna make sure we have the AP ammo selected. Alright, where's she at? Grace. Oh, there she is right there. Sleeping in the friggin' trailer. Oh boy. Nice! I killed her. Oh, it's locked. Let me out of here. I'm bleeding. I don't have a med kit. Oh my god, dude, this is horrible. Get out of here. Alright, the bleeding stopped. I want the pig. Run! Close the door. Fuck you, Slim Shady. Alright, come on in. Is that what you came for, or was it this? Reload. We got the skater zombie. Blow his head off. I got a surprise for you, skater boy. How do you like that? Hey, Arlene. Let's go inside and grab that loot bag, shall we? Oh man, I just heard another plague spitter. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh wow, we got a motorcycle chassis. Alright. So all we need is the motorcycle handlebars now. Nice. We can craft an AK-47, quality 6. Actually, we can craft a tactical assault rifle, quality 1, but considering I already have one, that's not really that big a deal. Alright, let's search this ammo. Okay, tactical warfare, some shotgun parts, weapon flashlight. I wonder, can I put that weapon flashlight on my shotgun? I can. Dude, that's awesome. Let's check it out. Nice. Oh, I didn't have ammo loaded. Shit. Where are those bees at, dude? Get out of here. I hate plague spitters with a frigging passion. I cannot see that swarm, dude. Where is that swarm? Oh, whatever. It's just gonna bug the hell out of me. Alright, let's search this loot pile. Alright, we got some steel arrows. I mean, I'm not really big into using bows, so not too happy about that. Alright, let's throw this med kit on. We also have a laceration. Oh, I can't use that. Alright, let's open these boxes. Alright, let's see what we get. Vehicle adventurer. This is it, guys. This should be the motorcycle. Yes! Motorcycle and stack of gas cans. Hell yes. And I have the motorcycle chassis, so all I have to do is go home and craft the friggin' motorcycle handlebars. Alright, nothing good in there. And another Tools Digest. Alright, check that out. Tools Digest. We got a treasure map. We got a water purifying mod. We'll definitely take that. We got a assassin outfit, quality 4. We got more ammo. Alright guys, that's it. I'm definitely glad I came here. Now I can craft a motorcycle, and I got the motorcycle chassis. I mean, that's just frigging amazing right there. You don't usually get that lucky just stopping by a POI like that. Alright, let's search this cement mixer. Maybe we'll get a forge ahead. Yep, we got one forge ahead and 175 stone. Let's head back to the base. We're gonna craft that frigging motorcycle. Alright guys, so I am back at the base and I'm crafting the motorcycle handlebars right now. Got about a minute left. And if I'm not mistaken, I put the chassis right up there. All I need is the handlebars and I can craft the motorcycle. Let's check and see, do I have any dye anywhere? I have orange dye and black dye, and then I have another orange dye. I think what I'm gonna do, let's modify this rifle here. We'll dye that black. Let's see, does that make any difference? No. I mean, it still looks the same. What the hell? Alright, well, anyway, we're gonna dye the motorcycle orange, I think. Alright, there's the handlebars. All done. Let's craft the motorcycle. I can't even believe it. Day 15 motorcycle. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I know people that get the motorcycle way before that. When I played on Mr. Reach's server, there was people that got the motorcycle in like 5 days, not even. I don't like to rush the game too much because it kind of just takes the fun out of it when you do that. Okay, so another thing I wanted to do was come over here and just kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be putting, I was going to say I'd put like 4 turrets up here, but that might be overkill. I was going to put a turret up here, another one there, basically just one on each corner. But I think what I should do is just put a couple up here. So maybe put one back there and then one there. And then I'll put a couple of sensors up here. Or you know what I might do is put like a sensor up here on the mountain. So I'll place a sensor up there. And then once a bird flies in this area, it will pick up the sense. And then basically the turrets will just start shooting it. But yeah, so what happened was the zombies were pathing for some reason up this hill. So that pissed me off pretty bad. I came out here and I just blasted out this front layer of blocks really quick. And as you can see, like, I can barely even jump up there now. So the zombies are definitely not going to be able to jump up there. Yeah, so I basically fixed this horde base. It's going to work. They can't get up that way. They can't get up this way. And that's it. I mean, unless they spawn up top, which I don't think they're going to. I mean, this base is awesome. The way it's how it's built in the side of the mountain like that. I got my base over there, which I still have to do a lot of work on that. As you can see, this side, it's not even close to being done. Well, I shouldn't say that. It is actually close to being done. I just have to put the octagon up there, fill in the side, and then I also need to put the top of this base on. There's going to be like a little chamber up top. It's going to be like a living quarter up there. So yeah, let's check on that motorcycle. I bet it's done. Yup. All right, let's put that right there. Oh man, that's so exciting. Check the materials. We'll take all that concrete. I forgot I even had all that concrete. Alright, so we can definitely start doing some upgrades. Let's go down here and put that motorcycle on the ground. Do I have any gasoline? I don't. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have the motorcycle, but I don't have gas. I do have some. Alright, that should be enough to at least get it going, and then I can, like, go harvest some gas somewhere. Alright, let's set this bad boy down, huh? Oh, look at that. Dude, I wish it could be green like it was just showing. Like that. I wish they had that green color. Check that out. That's so cool. Why don't they give you that for an option? If I could have that monster green color right there, I would 100% do that. So anyway, let's put in the orange dye. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's put some gas in there. Check it out. Man, I am so happy with this motorcycle. You know what else we should do? We should craft a fuel saver. Fuel saver mod, track. Okay, so we need some steel and we also need some acid. Let's go in here. We'll take this crucible out of there. We'll put the crucible there. Forge steel. Alright, so that should give us plenty of forged steel for now. Let's grab this acid right there. The mechanical parts. Scrap polymer. And we need a couple more forged steels. Alright, that's it. Let's craft the fuel saver mod here. Nice, that's going to help out with the gas consumption. Alright, let's go back over to this base here. And we're going to start upgrading it. Alright guys, so you know what I'm going to do is just come up here. And I'm going to start upgrading the base inside like this. Because I can't really do anything until I have cobblestone. There's so much of this that I can't upgrade because I don't have cobblestone. Let's craft some cobblestone considering that's what we need. I don't think I'm going to craft that much. Actually, yeah, why not? And then we'll come into here. Let's come back over here. Let's put this iron in there. I pretty much used up all the clay, so for now we're just going to put that in there. Smelt down as much of this as possible. Alright, so I don't really want to waste any more wood. Let's grab that. So we're going to have cobblestone, wood, and cement. That should be everything we need to start upgrading the base. Let's grab this fuel saver mod. We'll go throw that on the motorcycle. Alright, open that up. Throw that in there. Alright, nice. We got the fuel saver mod in there. Let's come to the horde base down here. Check it out. We got the dock coming out. I actually need to upgrade all of this too. We'll do the base over here first because that's the most important, and then we'll come over here. Alright, so first things first. Let's do this tower here. Alright, so the tower is officially all cement. Now I just gotta get up there. The only way I can do that is if I probably nerd pole up there, and I only have 5 shapes, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to. Maybe I can, hold on, let's see how high up I can go. Maybe I can do it. Alright, we'll come back to these towers. Alright, so now let's come up inside the actual base and start upgrading this. Alright, let's upgrade that, and then we're gonna throw in a frame shape. Is that the right? Okay, I need it to be this shape, just like that. Alright, this definitely feels pretty good having all of this upgraded. Check it out, dude, this whole room is now cement, except for the roof. Well, we might as well do that too. This whole room is officially cement. Now I can upgrade this to steel when I get the chance. Alright, not bad. Let's go back down here. And we're gonna start upgrading some more of this platform right here. We should probably get these stairs. Well, actually, these stairs aren't even really damaged, so I'm actually a little surprised. Oh, I'm officially out of concrete. Dang. Oh well, we got quite a bit of this upgraded, so I'm pretty happy. We still have a lot more to do, but I got this whole platform done. I got basically that whole tower and just about all of the walkway. Alright, so let's put some of this stuff away for right now. Actually, let's take this cobblestone. We still have a decent amount of wood. Let's upgrade this wall. Alright, so that wall is officially upgraded. Let's try to get this wall as well. Alright, so look at that. We got the whole crafting area upgraded to cobblestone. Not bad. There's a block in there. There we go. That's pretty much it. So I think what I'm going to do now is put some of this stuff away, and then I'm going to head out to the forest biome. We need a bunch of wood. We need a bunch of clay, stuff like that. So I'll head out to the forest biome, and then we'll do a few quests while we're out there. What I want to do is make sure I go out there with enough room in my inventory. So let's put that mini bike up there. Let's throw this cache up there. Throw that wood in there. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to head out to the forest biome, and I'll meet you guys out there. Alright, guys, so little change of plans. I need to wrench down some cars so I can get some gas for this motorcycle. I only have like 24% gas. So let's search this van right here. We're probably gonna wrench down like, I don't know, I would say 6 or 7 cars, maybe even 10. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, let's harvest up this cop car, shall we? Look at all that, dude. Level 5 nerd gloves, AK-47, bunker buster mod, and 144 ammo. Alright, what do we got for gloves right now? We got the Raider gloves, which is plus 30 melee damage, and this is plus 50 intellect weapon damage. So, I don't think I'm gonna wear those, but if I get a stun baton, we might switch over. Alright, we got a truck over here. I'm gonna harvest this up, and I'm also gonna search it. We got another car over there. I guess I've already searched this. Let's harvest it up. Dude, this agility mod is so nice. Oh, nice. We got a wood splitter mod and 2 painkillers. Let's throw that wood splitter mod on this axe right now. Nice. Alright, and we got 2 painkillers. Yeah, look at this. That agility mod has me running around so fast. That feels so nice. And I'm wearing all heavy armor. So the fact that I can run this fast, I mean, that's just an awesome mod. I think that's the mod I'm going to keep on. My goal is to get the gasoline up to like 75%. I don't really need to fill it. But as long as I can get it up to like 75%, we should be good. Alright, another 15 gas from there. What the hell is going on here? Get out of here, fat boy. Alright, so let's fill up the gas really quick, see how much we get. 48%. You know what? That's good enough for now. We got a fuel saver mod. Let's head out to the forest biome. Alright, so the forest biome is right there. About 600 miles away. Alright, so I can see the winter biome out there. That's good to know. We've made it to the forest biome. I don't think I'm going to go too far in because all we need to do is park right here. We're going to cut down a bunch of these trees and then get some clay. Alright, check it out. We got 5,000 wood on the dot. I think I'm going to stop right there. Holy crap. Goddamn spider zombies, dude. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get out the shovel. I think a good spot to start digging up some clay would be right here next to this rock. Alright, let's start digging. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. So, I just dug out this whole pit right here. As you can see, I got about 13,000 clay. I got 2 stacks plus this. So, we'll use 1 stack to craft some cobblestone, and then we'll use the other stack to craft some forged steel. But that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to jump back on the motorcycle, and then I'm going to head back to the base. Alright, we're back at the base. Let's go up inside and we are going to jump on this forge right here. Let's see. We got a bunch of iron in there, so let's throw that clay in. Alright, I have to run back out to the motorcycle. Take the wood, put the feathers in there, take that painkiller, and put the yucca seeds in there. We'll take the nerd gloves, and we will put this grass in there, and we'll take the steel, and we will put the paper in there. Alright, we got a bunch of materials, dude. This is pretty exciting because now I'm going to be able to craft a bunch of stuff. Going to be able to finally upgrade this base. Let's come over to this forge. Which one was it? Right here. Okay, so that one's topped off. We got plenty of wood. Let's come up to the parts container. We're going to throw that battery in there. Materials. Throw all this stuff in there. We'll scrap the radiator for brass. Let's put these engines up there. Oh wow, we got 3 different engines. 1, 2, 3, 4 engines. Not bad at all. Come up to mods, throw that in there. Throw the sledgehammer parts in there. We got a decent amount of brass, but definitely not as much as I thought I had. Come over to the food cabinet, and we're gonna throw in these eggs. And then this cooler. We'll put the beer in that. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Come over to the armor chest. Throw these gloves in there. So we got some armor in there, and we got our treasure maps. We keep all that stuff under the bed. Alright, let's switch over to the nail gun and start doing some upgrades. Oh, you know what, guys? I totally forgot. One of these, we need the clay, and we need the stone. Ah, shoot. I need to craft cobblestone. I forgot all about that. We're gonna have to go back outside and get some more stone. Yeah, I like having this little stone mine here. It's cool. I got my own little cave. I also found some nitrate powder in here, which is pretty good. We don't need nitrate powder right now, though. We need stone. Alright, that's it. We got a bunch of cobblestone crafting. I could grab some more stone, but we definitely have enough cobblestone for right now. We should probably grab some more stone so that way when we go to craft some more cement, we'll have some. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I think what I'm going to do is probably end the episode right here. And I'll run around and do some more mining and stuff like that tonight. And I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. I feel like this video has been long enough and I haven't really been doing anything that exciting. I've just been doing a bunch of mining and like harvesting and stuff like that. But tomorrow we will go out and do a bunch of quests and stuff. Because I definitely need some more magazines. Yeah, we need 6 handgun parts to craft that. So the best one I could craft is a quality 3. And yeah, I don't really want to do that considering I already have a quality 2. We need more handgun parts, guys. That sucks. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this episode. Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for more. I'm going to get everything upgraded to cobblestone. And then I'm going to paint everything. So we'll do that in tomorrow's episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Alright, peace out.